Let everyone know all the other things that you do within Pillar. Let's talk about Mitch's business as well, and see if we can help get him some work. So there's property setup, sourcing, feasibility studies. Just tell us all the other things you do apart from the creating the business part and managing.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the very end final result, isn't it? So, you know, the ultimate, I mean, for me personally, this is something that I enjoy, but being able to have that empty shell, you know, you've got a property, it might be a little bit tired, but, you know, you can do the, you know, income projections, feasibility studies to be able to, you know, plan, put in place and see the result of those refurbishment works is something that we really enjoy. I mean, we're lucky in the sense that Mitch has got the knowledge and the contracts and the trade to be able to put that in place and be able to see a project through from start to finish. And he also is the director and owner of his own passive fire protection and fire company, which, you know, with the regulations changing and things, our refurb in January, it's great to be able to go, you know, can you do all the fire doors? Can you make sure everything's, you know, as it should be? Because it's, you know, guest safety is paramount. So there's a lot that goes into this, but actually a lot that we can offer. So, you know, bring the property, we can do everything from start to finish, and you can step back. I mean, it's ultimately, I think, what a lot of property owners are probably looking for.
Fantastic. Yeah, they don't want to be setting properties up, going to IKEA, dressing properties. You can organise that. You've got all the tradesmen as well, all the local contractors. I think the team have got the best value. Not always the best price. It's not about price, it's about value. But you're going to hand select the people, like the cleaners and the maintenance people, get the properties ready to go. And one final thing, I rely on all my property managers for that local knowledge. And we'll spoke about that from a guest point of view. You guys are going to be able to give, you know, take the Elizabeth line out to Reading, all these little things that I would never know, and they probably would never know. Restaurant recommendations. But for investors looking at that area, that may say, well, I want to invest in London. It's a stable market. It's probably one of the most solid real estate investment opportunities in the world. It's always going to be steady, a nice stable political climate. You may not believe it, but compared to other parts of the world, viewers, London is just seen as an amazing investment. I would not know where to do it. If you ask me, if I could get you a classic holiday home in the Lake District or over or Filey or these types of areas, but people that are thinking about getting into London, you can help them source the right property as well, and make sure that they're not buying something that's not going to work.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if I was going to invest down there, I would happily pay you a good fee to make sure that that's done right, because you also doing some feasibility stuff as well. So if somebody has a property, it's nice and simple concept to take a property that exists and do that. But if somebody's thinking about getting a property in your area and maybe they've got a right move listing, you can give them some advice around whether that would work and how to transform that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right.